Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock. Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock. Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock. Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock. Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock. Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock. Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock. Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock. Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock. Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock. Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock. Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock. Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock. Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock. Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock. Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock. Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock. Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock. Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock. Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock. Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock. Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock. Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock. Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock. Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock. Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock. Now we turn to the Eagles. They're on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. It's the Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Eagles and the Ravens, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. But tonight, we've got a preseason matchup, as it'll be the defending NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people. But I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll be led out by the veteran in his 10th NFL campaign, Jimmy Garoppolo.
And Jimmy Garoppolo has shown that he can be a Super Bowl quarterback, but his biggest problem, his ability to stay healthy and remain on the field. When able, he's a capable quarterback prone to winning games both in the regular and postseason.
Right away, here's Garoppolo to throw it. The left side caught by Diggs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Garoppolo going to change the look here. Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
This is taken at the 23. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. Leading them out, a 2-year starter at Ohio State and 2nd overall pick in the draft, C.J. Stroud.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out in a starting game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage. Because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now a 2nd and 10. And now the first run for Devon A-Chain. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Stroud on third down now. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. Oh, nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, and it's fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Hey, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded at about the 28. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
H.A. now up the middle. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. A shotgun snap to Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Stroud to throw it. He finds Smith and Jigba. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a pickup at 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
They run for it. H.A. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Stroud's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 14. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And that's going to be caught front. Eagles touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. The NFL's active leader in rush yards, Derrick Henry. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. Here's a 2nd and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Presley Harvin now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
A pretty good-looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Fights loose. And able to use his blockers to get this up over to 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings in 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ravens taking the field. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run once more with Edwards. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away. Taken in at the 11. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Play action. Now it's Locke. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That'll be a loss of 8 on the sack. And it's going to lead him to 4th down. fourth down. The punt team is on as this is sent away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punt run out there and do this thing in this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling from this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now second and 5. Throwing is Wentz. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A 7-yard loss.
Now Wentz on third down. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on third down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
The Ravens send their punt around now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
On first down, Locke. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Locke now on first down. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now Locke again. He's got the rookie from Tennessee, Jalen Hyatt. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Locke. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Locke now on first down. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Locke looks to throw it again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Locke again here on 2nd and 10. And this all incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Complete right side to Hyatt. And a nice job to break free of one tackle that slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA
Both
Sports
these teams with some
halftime
high
report.
points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward. Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Locke off of play action. Checks this one down to Robinson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
Locke will try again on second down. He's got his tight end. It's Chris Manhertz. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
81 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They needed less than a foot, and they got a lot more feet than that. Quite a run there on 3rd and short.
As a running back, you love when the defense is stacked near the line of scrimmage. You know it's going to be heavy slogging in the beginning, but if you break free, nothing but green grass ahead of you.
Yep, smooth sailing and a big run because of it. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Robinson. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Shotgun snap to Locke. And his throw is incomplete. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Locke now on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Get a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Wentz. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From midfield, here's Locke. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Locke taking the snap at 1. High up there to grab it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
1st down, Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay. Touchdown, Eagles! Kenny Galladay, 28 yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. And Locke going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Now it's Crowder. Now it's Crowder. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They run with Edwards off the option. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. He'll take it at the 42. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Robinson now off the option, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand,
It's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And that is no good. And the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Here we go. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Kadarrell Hodge has it complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Wentz now to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Wentz. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
From the gun, they go to Edwards. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. In on the tackle there, Brandon Smith. 2nd and 6. Again, it's Edwards. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. How about this? They'll try the option, left side, and this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This is 2nd and 8. They'll run this one right with Robinson. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now here come the Ravens. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this fourth quarter. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Finds Strong on the check down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Over the middle, complete. It's Edwards. And quickly, they get to the line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
To throw is Wentz. It's Edwards again. And he'll go down at the 28. Throwing on first is Wentz. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Here's Wentz to throw. Open man is Fortson. He's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Wentz. Touchdown! Ian Thomas, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Robinson. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. Second down and a run by Robinson. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Locke, he's set to take a knee, and that should do it for this ball game. Well, partner, it's just preseason, but it always feels good to be in victory formation, taking the knee for the W.
Yeah, I've often thought to myself when I watch these preseason games, some teams need the wins more than others. You know, if you're established and you're used to winning, not quite the same. But if you're trying to learn how to win, it's important to get it done. And to be able to kneel down at the end, even better.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Eagles and the Pats, and it's all up next.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New England Patriots. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads are going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
The Eagles ready to defend their NFC crown. The 2023 season underway from Foxborough. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And bringing them out is the rare southpaw in his 4th year, coming off his best season as a pro, Tua Tagovailoa.
All right, partner, a brand new season. With it comes a sense of unbridled optimism for every team and, of course, every quarterback. It's a blank slate for every passer in this league, and he really couldn't hide his excitement during interviews this week. He thinks his offense is stacked. They've spent the entire offseason making adjustments and trying to find another gear. And as this season begins, they believe they've found it. You watch him warm up, everything is crisp, moving with great speed. This is an offense that can't wait to get to the first series of the new year.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Well, this really an interesting matchup here in Week 1. Of course, you got the Super Bowl 52 rematch to talk about. No Nick Foles or Tom Brady on the field today, but for the Eagles, it's been a long wait to get back at it again since the loss to the Chiefs back in February.
And no Zach Ertz. Was it a touchdown? Was it not a touchdown? In New England, they're still upset over that call. But, hey, this game is going to be a blast because the Eagles, they didn't feel like they put enough pressure on the quarterback in the Super Bowl. They want to really get after it in this one.
That's good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go. Tua now on 1st down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back. I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They give him a gain of 37. Our first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins from 8 yards out. And the Patriots are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by a young man, probably with some butterflies here. A lot of anticipation, making his first NFL start.
Tell you what, partner, he might just be a rookie, but he certainly looks the part of a veteran NFL starter, and he carries himself like one leading the offense out there. In a lot of ways, he is advanced as a first-year quarterback, and he came in and was right at home with this offense.
Boy, the run on first down a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you're looking for, the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Their partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will be taken at the 13. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys, I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0, like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and it's second down. Tua sets up to pass it. Thomas has got it, complete. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Here's 3rd and 3. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape for 1st and goal.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's Pierce. He's going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. That second down play nets a -4.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way.
Touchdown, Patriots. Michael Thomas, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's Michael Thomas who ends it with a touchdown reception. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And this drive will begin with a run from H.A. Powerful running. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
And an Eagle first down.
They'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. That's to the rookie Jackson Smith-Njigba. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.A. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. A-Chain gets it from the gun. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Kendall Fuller in on the stop.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on the rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll run it away for the 2nd time. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now. It's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
So roughing the passer here, even though said passer wasn't a quarterback.
And this is a call, partner, I think you might see once a decade or so. But the officials know the rules better than anyone, and you have to know them when you're on the field. Anyone throwing the ball gets the same protection as a quarterback. So if he gets hit late, that's definitely going to draw a flag.
Now 2nd and 9. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That'll give them 8 that time. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. That is caught. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. On first down, Tagovailoa. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Marte Mapu, and the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A-Chain on 1st and 10. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Stroud. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. This offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 37. A pretty good mark there. They needed 14. They got 14 on 3rd down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And Stroud now to throw. And he's got Smith-Njigba. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 23. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Stroud looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Right where this set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 4th.
The coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down. Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra. extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tua going to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish
let's get it, baby.
Last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa.
Come on, man.
By Schultz. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Now a 3rd and 6. Now Tua.
Come on. He caught me biting. That's all right. We're going to get it. Let's go.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was the tight end. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
We'll call a timeout too, man. Ice the kicker. Let's get it.
In the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this one is right down the middle. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit.
That was his career long, huh?
Not a surprise, but there's still
They left us too much time, though.
From practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
All right, come on, Bennett. Let's take it to the house. Take it to the house. Oh. Diablo, man. He got them wheels. They got a fast kick return squad.
Here on opening weekend, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime.
All right, so what's up, Patrick?
I
feel you, Blimp. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.
So let's take our first trip around the NFL.
Not a good first half of the season, man. Preseason game that we played earlier looked pretty good. It's a good performances and stuff, but first half our offense just really couldn't get going.
As his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. Next, we head out to check out.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season.
We need to run
as
the
we
ball
move
a
right
little bit
along
more.
to the second half.
Stop Tua. We need to stop Tua.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3.
All right, we have to get points this first drive, man. Let them know. Get that momentum back down.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Solid kick return. We'll take it.
Past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
All right.
Out come the Eagles now as
Get a
he'll go
little
on offense first
play
here
at
in
some
the
read
third
option
quarter.
going.
Charles, it'll be interesting
That's
to
safety
see
right
what
there, though. I don't like
adjustments this
it.
offense made in the locker
Switch
room.
this to a
Haven't
stick
really been able to
concept.
get anything going offensively.
get
Virtually
Galladay.
nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here.
Oh yeah, big play.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them
Mike
exactly
Dana got
that,
hurt.
because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well.
Let's try the read option
in this
again.
game.
I like
Now,
this
they got
look a
some
little bit
time.
better.
The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up.
Oh yeah, speed kills, baby. All right, that's a good first couple of plays. Let's see if we can hit a chain deep. They're a man.
Touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud.
He wasn't there, but we'll take this. Take Smith and Jibba.
About 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field.
They really want to hit a chain on this wheel route concept. I don't think it's there, but we'll see. See what's up. Yeah, it's still not there. That was a tough pass, and he completed it. Let's go. All right, we're picking up steam a little bit. Just got to put the nail in the coffin.
It worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Thank you. The second half team, baby. Tough 4. Take a tough 4.
Tershawn Wharton, the one to get him to the ground on the defensive side. 2nd down and 6 now. Out of the gun, here's a give to H.
Oh yeah, easy walking. It's a good start to the half, baby.
Devon Achane with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles are back within a score. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson.
All right, we got a little life in us. Back to a one-possession game. Now we just need our defense to come out there and stop them.
That time a 6-play drive. And it was finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession.
All right, we're going to put some pressure on them early.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball.
Yes, sir.
Maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Oh yeah, we'll give him that. We'll give him that. Good start, baby. All right, this is the big play here.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Got to get home here, man. Got to get home.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yes, sir. Big Davis chasing it down from behind. That's a stop.
2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for New England. Taken in at the 22.
Ugh.
Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return.
All right.
And it will be Eagles football.
Let's go, man.
1st and 10.
Let's show them we mean business in the second half. Flip the momentum.
Drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense scored
See our plays again, man. We need to keep that.
Now looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after.
Oh, come on. It was right there. If the halfback wouldn't have bumped into him in his route.
They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
Come on, let's get a chain in space.
Who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Good first down.
Before going out. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success.
See what we can get on this one.
We sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals.
Good catch.
The best part about his game is his team ran the brink of the playoffs, and Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
2nd and 5.
At the 43-yard line.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And a pretty good
Good
burst
run.
there. He'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down.
Let's keep pounding the rock.
Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 61 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertising.
See if we can get this play action going. Get somebody deep. We're going to take a shot this play.
But I think that they were right about this one.
Keeping the extra blocker, and then we'll hit Thielen on a drag. It's my safety valve. Oh my lord, what kind of block was that, man? Come on. Come on. I mean, he didn't even touch him. That's stupid, Madden. Come on. Literally had max protect right there, and they murdered it. They murdered it. It's alright, we'll take it there. We'll take that.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start.
All right, is this the play, the chain? Is this the play? Let's keep in an extra blocker here.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
Nope. We'll take that.
Smith and Jigba. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Should be easy first down.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at
all right, 3rd and goal now.
4 yards on
Let's just pound it here, man. No mistakes are needed. Let's pound it a couple times, see if we can't get ourselves in just being a man.
I just love watching those guys go to work.
Robinson.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ishii. RPO is beautiful.
Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance. Blocking,
all right, so we're back in this game, man, and we got the momentum. 17-17. Defense came out and got a huge stop for us. We gotta see if they can do it again.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kicks away.
It's a complete flip from first half. Our offense is moving, our defense is getting stops.
Go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. New England's offense set to go.
All right, we got man coverage, sending the safety here.
So every drive now becoming a little more critical.
Get there, get home, finish it. 6 yards. That's all right.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play,
oh, cover 3 press here. Interesting.
Get a couple of first
all right,
downs,
we'll be
run
all right.
some plays, run some
Let's
clock,
get it.
allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little.
Come on, get home. Yes, sir. Good stop.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of
Big
2.
3rd down here, man.
I know it was a game.
I say we sell out on the run.
Probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's
Gonna press here. Let's pinch it.
I think they expect to get more out of a play.
They're gonna pass it now.
When you're getting it to your guy out of the back.
Swapping him around, baby. Swapping him around. Where they gonna go with it? He got nowhere. Yes, sir. Huge 3rd down. It's a chess match. It's a chess match. Y'all playing checkers.
But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Pulled in at the 24. Escapes the defender.
Oh, I tried to get it out there. Good return.
13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Alright, man, let's string it together. This drive, this is to take it. This is to take the game, man. We get 3 unanswered here. 3 unanswered, it'll be tough, momentum-wise. Playing the box up right here. See if we can't get Thielen on a little something.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Dang it. He got stuck over there, man. Didn't have any routes to throw to. Tough start. Yeah, they was in man coverage and they D'd it up pretty well. Alright, 4 verticals. It's like zone. Keep the chain in. Nothing short anyways. Maybe we'll bring Smith and Jigba on a slant.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Wow, just bad pass.
Picked by Kendall Fuller, and a return across midfield into the 36.
That's a bad play, man. It's a bad play for us. We'll be alright though. Defense can make a stand here.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off. But he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Fred Warner, the all-pro linebacker, there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 5. Tua sets up to pass it. The hook up on the right side of Hopkins.
How is he that wide open? Darius Slay. Must have got jammed up somewhere, huh?
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Pierce now up the middle. And good downhill running.
This isn't good. We'll be alright. Come on. We gotta buckle down. Let's get a stop here. I'm sending the heat. Everyone do your job. Oh yeah, Xavier Rhodes. Xavier Rhodes with the huge play. Show off the swagger, Mr. Rhodes. Yes, sir.
They were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon?
Take the short stuff, man. Let's just throw it short. Throw it short and get the easy yards. Try to just keep that clock moving. That's the goal right now. Sustain a drive that takes up a lot of time. Believe me, I'm going to put on the... Nah, I don't want to put on true clock. Just in case I got to call some audibles. I need enough time. Is this man that they're in? It looks like man. If it's not, I'll have to hit Smith and Jigba out there. Yep, man.
On 1st and 10. Throw left side on target to Thielen. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So a nice throw there, and CD.
Let's get another read option. I feel like we've been able to do the read option. They don't even have a read player out there right here. So we'll hit Smith and Jigba or a chain right here for an easy little under. Oh, come on. You got to catch that. You're an X Factor. You got to prove to me you're an X Factor. You can't let some dude named Emerson D you up. It's a big 3rd down play. They know we're passing. We might as well. So they're in a cover 3 here. We'll hit him on and out. Oh, why did he not? You got to get to the line. Get to the line. Get to the line. 1st down. Let's go. He just went straight out, man. He didn't even hit the up and out. We'll take it though, man. It worked. It worked out in the end for us. Get the run going. All right, we'll take a yard. Just keep the clock rolling.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it will bring up a 2nd and 9.
don't like that safety down there, man. To the play action here. See if we can hit Smith over top. Second down. Let's try it. Nope. Oh, my Lord. Our offensive line isn't doing us any favors this game. All right. Big play here. You know what? Let's hit Smith on an out here. Oh, they played it so good. It's all Madden for you. All right, let's trust the defense. Get it done once again.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this ball's going to be down now right at
10-yard line. Not bad.
Absolutely love the flexibility
all right.
of these runners. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Oh, yeah. Good start.
He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Oh, yeah. Great start. All right, we got to sell out on the pass here, man. If they ain't passing, I don't know what they doing.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
Just going to go man here.
Possibly a turning point.
We're just going to go man. We're going to trust our people to get the job done. We're going to trust our people to get the job done. We're going to trust our people to get the job done. That might win us the game right there. Those 2 points might win us the game.
You sure can, Brandon, and not only do you give up the lead,
we're going to call it fair catch, man. We need to kill a lot of time with this drive, man. It's all about the time. It's about the tick and the tot. The tick and the tot coming off the clock. Oh, yeah. Good first play. Now we're definitely chewing clock.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down.
I don't like that linebacker walking up, but whatever. We gonna get them yards regardless. Let's get Robinson the ball here. Oh, they're really packing the box. Oh well, let's get it.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes. All
right, so we're getting to the 2-minute warning here. Got a couple play. We need first down. We really need about 2 first downs. And that'll seal us the game.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. A give up the middle to H.A.
Good run. Oh, no. Damn it. For your shoulder, man, you got to just run off the field right there. Why are you having us call our timeouts? Dickhead. It's all right. That's a first down. That's a first down. Thank you. Screenplay for the win.
The Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first.
Oh, yeah. They can't compete. They can't compete. That's game, folks. We won off of a safety. I mean, even though this would have got us a field goal, this drive right here, just running the ball. Just running the ball with A-Chain, man. What a savage. Let's get one more first down just to call it. A-Chain, lead us home, baby. Lead us home. Get off of him. 15 rushes, 115 yards. That's solid. One tutty. Good day for the rookie. And that'll ice it.
Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
All right. Got a great second half there, man. That was what, 12? No, that was 19 points. No, we scored 3. So 16 points. Or 17 points. 17 points. No, 16. 16 points unanswered. 2 touchdowns and a safety. And then I kicked the field goal first half. Which on their end, it was 17 points in the first half and a shutout in the second half. That's what we like. Huge interception by Xavier Rhodes. That was a big play of the game. Mapu had an interception too, I believe. Huge play.
But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every
I mean, Tagovailoa was doing great. Those 2 interceptions sealed the game for us. DeAndre Hopkins had a killing against us. 14 tackles by Adrian Phillips.
Next week. Meanwhile, for New England, they go down to defeat here in the opener.
That right there, those are the big 2 plays. Leonard Floyd had a couple of sacks. We gave up a lot of sacks too, I know. Damn. So 4 sacks. Alright, good game.